And welcome back to the channel, guys. So hopefully you guys can hear me and maybe see a difference because we actually finally have upgraded the camera. It is a Sony a7C. We even have a mic on it, so hopefully the audio is a little bit better, because I know when I watch vlogs and stuff like that, the audio makes it 10 times better, definitely. And hopefully the focus, the quality itself is up there. I want to change the way everything looks. We are trying to go hard 2023. Anyways, other than that, we are stepping right into the EVO right now. Let me go ahead and turn on the lights. Pretty much changing all the hardware, cleaned up the whole engine bay itself. It's looking pretty good if you ask me. Well, I gotta change the ISO on it. But everything is pretty much cleaned up. Like I said, changing the hardware, changing all the rusty bolts. I don't know what the guy did before me. He definitely had to like time attack, autocross, do something with this car, because there were some goodies on this car as well. Other than that, yeah, this thing was definitely driven for sure. So gotta prevent any of the rust from happening. They are ready, went ahead and did the whole treatment underneath. There was still some rust on it. Obviously, EVOs are known for just to be rust buckets, especially if they're up here in New England. But who knows? I think this was in northern Japan as well. So definitely gotta. Ooh, this definitely needs a detail. But other than that, I was just jumping into this. Last thing that we can do, we finally have a scheduled appointment for the electrician here at our place, so they could go ahead and wire this up. Then we could go ahead, put the motor in. We have to lift the car up, go from underneath, all that good stuff. But for now, let's just jump right into the EVO. The good thing about it, I went ahead way back when, replaced a lot. We got M8 10s, 12s, 14s, all zinc plated, so that's a plus there. Biggest thing that like pissed me off about this car, not really pissed me off, it's more of a annoying type of thing, was where the hood stand is over there. That thing was like so rusted out. So I went ahead, sanded it down. We're just gonna go over with that with the SEM black paint. That's always a plus, just to make everything look a little bit better. And we're gonna throw that right back on. So I'm getting ready and taking out all these 10 mils. What do you guys think? Are these things ricey? I kind of feel like they are ricey, but I just want to use them just because I literally got, I think it's like 60 of them. I got 60 of them for like $15. So I figured, even if they are rice, let's just throw them on. So we're taking out all these like little rusted stuff. I have a bunch of zinc plated 10 mils and then cleaned all of this. So rather than having this showing and paint match, I think maybe the rice might be able to come in just a little bit. I know I see a lot of this on like car shows and dress up bolts stuff, but you know what? Let's just put it on. I think they look somewhat okay. Let me just see how they would look. It'd be right there. This isn't for it, obviously. This is 12 mil. You know what? F it. Let's just go. We're just gonna put this on. This was the piece I was talking about right here. This was driving me nuts. So went ahead, blasted this, put zinc plated, put the SEM trim black, spray painted all that. That looks pretty good in my eyes. Like I said, everything is pretty much clean for the most part. The only part that's somewhat rusty and I'm not sure what to do is this section right here. Thankfully it was just surface rust, so we could just go ahead, grind this down, clean it up. A bunch of it does come off and it doesn't make its way all the way on the bottom, which is good. But other than that, I think this whole thing came out pretty good. I can go a little bit harder. This is where the actual engine mounts are going in between here. This bolts right up to here, so that's why this car has a lot of surface rust. This thing has been sitting for some time as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on going and cleaning away. So I think it actually looks pretty good. Nice and subtle, black with the silver. Doesn't look too ricey. I think it looks good in my book. So I'm gonna give it a go on this. Like I said, all that we can do now is just wait till Tuesday so we can finally get this lift. Everything's all bolted down, anchored, nice and secure. Now you just gotta go ahead, easy to wire this, all this up here is just running it across into our box. So, only other thing I can do now is pretty much just relax. Trying to do some moving around. Just got this in, a little display case. If you guys haven't seen, we like to keep all of our like old stuff, new stuff. This is stuff that Brendan 3D printed. S14 cup holders with a cigarette lighter in the middle there, so that's always good. This is what he made for his GTST Skyline here. A lot of memorabilia here. These are all my badges. I like to think of them as the Pokemon trainer badges. We'll just walk around through here. This is always good. I can't believe at how much these license plates are going for right now. It's insane. They're like going for like $400. I literally picked this one up for 50 bucks. What else? Got a little car meet going on. We've been trying to get into the whole 1/64th scale and modifying and creating our own. So we've been 3D printing those. That way we can somewhat customize our own to our liking. Got the S14. Very nice there. And like I said, if you guys haven't already, we are pretty much sold out. We have a bunch of mediums though. I guess a lot of people gained weight. But late night, good times, the Mattari US. Arigato gozaimasu. So we got this design from when we went to Ebisu. And it was literally the best time. We're gonna plan to go back to Japan actually. We're planning to go at the end of April to the beginning of May because that's usually when the spring matsuri is. It's not too cold, it's not hot at all, so it's like perfect hoodie weather. So we're planning to going on there is either that or maybe in May or June, depending, because drift events start. So we kind of want to get ahead of the curve there. And yeah, we might be going to Japan end of April. That's what I'm hoping for. So that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Happy holidays, by the way. And we're gonna start 2023. And it's gonna be such a good year. I have a good feeling about this year. If you guys can like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're trying to get this algorithm up, trying to get the YouTube thing going. We are on podcasts. We are on your Apple iOS podcast and Android if you're broke, but that's not here nor there. But have a good night, guys.